Simulan mong abutin ang iyong pangarap na magbibigay dangal sa iyong bukas. Ang suliranin, hindi laging nandyan, dapat mong harapin. Kami iyong kasama sa bawat takin, magkaakbay nating lulutasin. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, ang boses mo ay mahalaga. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, ikaw lagi ang bida. Ang mga aral ay ginintuang atin ng bawat guro na siyang gagabay sa iyong pagkamulat. Naway umukit ito sa iyong isipan, maging mapanuri, sundin ng wasto at nararapat. Kagandahang asal ang ipakita, ipadama ang pusong may malasakit. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, ang boses mo ay mahalaga. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, ikaw lagi ang bida. Sakali mang tayo'y subukin ng unos, ating haharapin ng walang takot. Sasamahan ka ni Fernan at Dino, ang bagong barkada mo. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, boses mo ay mahalaga. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, edukasyon mo'y sigurado na. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, boses mo ay mahalaga. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, edukasyon mo'y sigurado na.
Fernandino Teens TV.
Dino, parang pumapayat ka yata. Napapansin ko lang.
Oo nga, ang tamlay ng itsura mo, Dino.
Ewan ko ba, para kasing wala akong ganong kumain. Ilang araw na rin, nakikita ko pa lang ang mga pagkain. Parang nauumay na ako.
Naku, lalo kang papayat niyan. At ang masaklap, baka magkasakit ka pa.
Alam mo, Dino, importanteng hindi tayo nawawala ng gana sa pagkain. Dahil ang pagkain, ang panlaban natin sa sakit. Lalo na sa panahong ito, na hanggang ngayon ay hindi pa natatapos ang pandemya ng COVID-19. Kailangan nating maging malakas at malusog.
Tama si Dino. Kaya para lagi tayong may gana sa pagkain, tayo na munang manood at makinig kay Ma'am Jules dahil ituturo niya sa atin ang iba't ibang appetizers para ganahan tayong kumain lagi.
Kaya tara, sabay-sabay tayong manood at matuto. G?
Tara!
A pleasant morning, my dear students who are watching right now, and to all our viewers. Welcome to another mouth-watering and drooling episode. How are you, my dear Fernandino teens? I hope you are all fine, healthy, and safe. I am Ma'am Jules, your TLE cookery teacher for today. For today's learning episode, you are expected to discuss the history or origin of appetizer, define appetizer, identify ingredients according to the given recipe, and classify appetizers according to ingredients. Do you have any idea on what the pictures are all about? Great! They are all about appetizers. Do the pictures on the screen look stimulating and appetizing? Yes, they are, right? Do you know how appetizers started? Fernandino teens, listen and watch attentively as I share to you the history of appetizers. Appetizers were originally introduced by the Athenians as a buffet in the early 3rd century BC. They served sea urchins, cockles, sturgeon, and garlic. However, they were unpopular to start as these tiny meals were not followed up with a main course, leaving everyone hungry and wanting more. It wasn't until the 90th century that appetizers truly caught on, as meals evolved into more of a structured ordeal. Aperitifs came about by the Romans and were classified as a liquid appetizer that typically contained alcohol. These drinks would be shared from a single glass and passed around the table to all the members of the eating party. Aperitifs are still utilized today, typically with a company of food appetizers. The word appetizer itself started being used in America and England in the 1860s, though its only reason for existence was to have a word with more of a local flavor than hors d'oeuvres. For a time, appetizers would be served between the main course and dessert as a refresher. But by the 20th century, they had taken their place as precursor to the main course. Another trivia on the history of appetizer. During the Renaissance, physicians recommended eating small morsels of salty meats prior to meal in order to prepare the digestive system for the main course and to ensure proper digestion. Appetizers have been served in nearly all cultures. On the other hand, it is said that appetizers are the dishes that can truly be considered Filipino because we are best known for using our hands to eat the small finger foods that come with the first course. Appetizers can include anything from fish to meat, nuts and chips. They are often served before dinner or at a large party lunches. Dito sa atin sa Pilipinas, finger food ang tawag dito. From then on, appetizers became part of our meals in some special gatherings. Let us now have an activity about the history of appetizers. Write fact if the statement is correct and bluff if it is not. You can write your answer on a sheet of paper or use the comment box below. Are you ready, Fernandino teens? First statement. Athenians introduced appetizers as a buffet in the early 3rd century BC. Is it a fact or a bluff? If your answer is fact, you got it right. Second statement. Aperitifs are classified as liquid appetizers that typically contain alcohol. Is it a fact or a bluff? Very good, it is a fact. Next is, aperitifs were usually shared from 2 glasses and passed around the table to all the members of the eating party. Is it a fact or a bluff? Yes, it's a bluff because aperitifs are usually shared by guests using a single glass. Fourth statement. Sea urchins, cockles, sturgeon, and garlic were served by the Romans as appetizers. Is it a fact or a bluff? It is a bluff because sea urchins, cockles, sturgeon, and garlic were served by the Athenians as appetizers. Last statement. Appetizers are the dishes that can truly be considered Filipino because we are best known for using our hands to eat the small finger foods that come with the first course. Is it a fact or a bluff? It is a fact. Great! Did you get all the correct answers? Good start, Fernandino teens. More on appetizers when Fernandino Teens TV Season 2 returns.
Ang Schools Division Office City of San Fernando, Pampanga ay kaisa ng Department of Education sa pagsasagawa ng mga proyekto at programa na tumutugon sa mga pangangailangan ng mga mag-aaral. Inilunsad ang Division Call Center for Tutors and Guidance Counselors upang magbigay ng educational at psychological assistance sa mga mag-aaral, magulang at stakeholders ng division. Kaya, kung may nais kayong itanong tungkol sa pag-aaral, maaaring magpadala ng mensahe sa Division Call Center for Tutors and Guidance Counselors Facebook page o tumawag sa mga numero na makikita sa ibaba ng inyong screen tuwing Lunes hanggang Biyernes sa ganap na alas 8 ng umaga hanggang alas 6 ng gabi. Maaari rin kayong sumangguni sa ating guidance counselors na nagbibigay ng guidance and counseling services. Lahat ng inyong ibabahagi ay mananatiling confidential. Ang nasabing programa ay nagsisilbing daan upang malaman ang feedbacks ng stakeholders para matulungan ang ating divisyon na mapagbuti pa ang mga sumusunod na programa. Ano pang hinihintay ninyo? Tumawag na sa aming mga numero o bumisita na sa aming Facebook page at magpadala ng inyong mga katanungan.
Fernandino Teens TV.
We are back, Fernandino teens. A while ago, I presented the origin or history of appetizers. I am now going to discuss appetizer and its classifications according to ingredients. But before this, expect that there are some French words you may encounter in our lesson. You may use an English dictionary as a guide. Remember that your English dictionary helps your pronunciation, and it shows you the phonetic pronunciation of every word. This means you can find out how to say the word even if you do not have access to either a native speaker or to the audio of the word. Here are some of the French words. You may repeat after I have pronounced its word correctly. First is canapé. The second French word is hors d'oeuvres. Next word is crudité. The fourth French word is petit. And the last word is amuse-bouche. Were you able to pronounce them correctly? Good job! Do you know a country whose official language is French? Their flag is on the screen. If your answer is France, you got it right. Let us now define an appetizer. Appetizers are food which stimulate the appetite through their attractive appearance, fragrance, or appealing flavor. These are small pieces or portions of highly seasoned food, usually served before a meal to induce and stimulate one's appetite. A good appetizer, whether hot or cold, should be light and served in small quantities. Fresh vegetable, salads, fruits, meat, or even fish can be made into appetizers. Do you include appetizers in your meal? Definitely yes, because appetizers serve to increase hunger in preparation for the main course. Let us now proceed to the classifications of appetizers according to ingredients. First, we have cocktails. These are usually juices of orange, pineapple, grapefruit, or tomatoes served with cold salad dressings. It may be in the form of a fruit or vegetable juice mixed with little alcoholic beverages, or seafood like shrimps, crabs, or lobsters served with slightly seasoned sauce. Next is hors d'oeuvres, a small portion of highly seasoned foods. It is a combination of canapé, olives, stuffed celery, pickled radishes, and fish. Here are also some of the miscellaneous hors d'oeuvres that we usually serve. We have antipasto. This includes cured meat like salami, bologna, and boiled ham. Seafood items like sardines, cheeses, eggs, and mushrooms. Next is bruschetta, a slice of Italian bread. Bruschetta are usually toasted, rubbed with braised garlic, and drizzled with olive oil. Served with toppings like canapé. Third is tapas, a small food item intended to be eaten with wine and other drinks. They are served in a small portion intended to be eaten immediately. We also have caviar. Caviar are salted raw or eggs of the sturgeon. Any product labeled caviar must come from sturgeon. Raw from any fish must be labeled, such as whitefish caviar. And lastly is amuse-bouche, a tiny appetizer or hors d'oeuvres offered to guests seated at their tables either before or after they have ordered from the menu. Anything that can be served in a tiny portion like salads, soup, and a little portion of meat, fish, or vegetables with a few drops of sauce and garnish. The chef don't use a separate category of recipe from these items, but just give a different presentation, garnish or sauce. Next classification of appetizer is canapé. These are made of thin slices of bread in different shapes. The bread may be toasted like bread cutouts, crackers, Melba toast, and tiny biscuits, miniature pancakes, tiny unsweetened pastry shells, and polenta cutouts. There are no set recipes for making canapé. You create your own combination of several different colored items on the cut pieces of bread, toasted or fried. Moreover, this canapé has three parts. These are base, spread, and garnish. Next is religious crudités. These are pickled items which are raw, crisp vegetable such as julienne carrots or celery sticks. Religious are generally placed before the guest in a slightly deep boat-shaped dish. We do have also petite salad. These are small portions and usually display the characteristics found in most salads. Salad usually have fresh, crisp ingredients and attractive, appetizing appearance. The fifth classification is chips and dips. These are popular accompaniments to potato chips, crackers, raw vegetables, and French fries. Proper consistency in the preparation is important for many dips. They must not be so thick that they cannot be scooped up without breaking the chips or crackers. But they must be thick enough to stick to the item used as dippers. Next is fresh fruits and vegetables, the simplest appetizer. Fruits are good appetizers because they give an attractive appearance, fragrance, appealing taste, and delicious flavor. For example, you could serve a platter of thinly sliced cucumbers, chunks of red bell pepper, and baby carrots. For a fruit tray, consider serving red and green grapes, as well as chunks of mango with toothpicks inserted in them. Since appetizers should always be easy to pick up with the fingers. They should never be drippy or messy, so you need to avoid certain fruits or veggies. And last classification is anything smaller. Varieties of appetizers wherein the only requirement is that you keep everything small enough to be picked up with the fingers and eaten with little mess like nuts, cocktail hot dogs, dumplings, and sausages. Again, the classification of appetizers are cocktails, hors d'oeuvres, canapé, religious crudité, chips and dips, petite salad, fresh fruits and vegetables, and anything smaller. Let us find out if you are really watching and listening in our discussion for today. Use our comment box below, or you may use a paper for your answers. For this activity, you are going to give 2 ingredients on the given classification of appetizers. Are you now ready, Fernandino teens? First, we have cocktails. What ingredients make this appetizer? Grape juice, ampalaya juice, or tomato juice? You are correct! Grape juice and tomato juice can be used in preparing cocktails. Next, what breads can we use for canapé? Bread cutouts, tiny biscuits, sweetened pastry shells. Very good! Bread cutouts and tiny biscuits. Next, we have relish and crudité. What do you think are the ingredients for this? Julienne carrots, string bean stick, or pickled cucumber? That is amazing! Since you got them all, these ingredients are Julienne carrots and pickled cucumber. Number 4. What are the ingredients for hors d'oeuvres? Caviar, tapas, or pickled papaya? Nice one! The ingredients that we can use for hors d'oeuvres are caviar and tapas. And last, for anything smaller, what ingredients can we serve? Nuts, sausages, chocolates. I agree with you. We can serve nuts and sausages for anything smaller. Who got a perfect score? Very good! An indication that you are all watching very well. Don't go away. Fernandino Teens TV will be right back.
Maya po oras kaya kayo, Fernandinos. Ako pala ay Elwin Arl Serrano ng City Tourism Office ng Siyudad San Fernando. Ngayong bulan na ini, pagmasusyan tayo ang National Heritage Month na ating temang Victory and Humanity, Upholding Filipino Heritage and Identity. Kambena nini, metong karang aktibidades na ng siyudad, atin ng launching ng bayong Heritage Passport. Yung Heritage Passport, apin ng metong karing proyekto ng kaya katamong siyudad, yung pamanamuna ng Mayor Edwin D. Santiago. Anong nuka rin makalagelangan ding eganagan ng heritage sites, heritage structures, naakit tamo kin kay katamong heritage district. Makakayado din kini, ding importansya da ding mapil na tradisyon kini syudad, kalupa na ng pamangawang parol, ang po yung pamangalesa. May awo siyang heritage passport, uling atin kang dapat gawan, anong nukaran puntalan mo lading at yung passport at saka ka mag-selfie. Kay ba't kanta palto making tourism office at mamielang sticker ka rin eganagan ng apuntulan mong lugar. At timong may ngari ang tutong passport. Balo mi ngeni, panahon na ini, tamo makain bisa lumal, uli na ng COVID-19 pandemic. Kaya naman kimbanwa ngayon agkatan ko lading bikers tamo, edad 18 hanggang 50, imbis na lumaot kayo po, di na nyo lang dita ka oras di kaya katamong heritage structures kaya ni syudad. Anya naman karing mumo ng 50 bikers ang makayari kaya katamong heritage passport, midinan lang premium only San Fernando loot bag. Inggawan nyo mo bakit ta makapag-register, punta kayo mismo opisina na ng City Tourism, yung munisipyo, at saka kayo magdalang metong valid ID. Kabinan kaya kayong heritage passport, ating makasipit ang instruction nung nano pa ing dapat gawan. Anya naman ka rin hanggang kapadyakin, nanano ko pa, tara na!
Fernandino Teens TV.
You are still watching Fernandino Teens TV. This time, let me share with you some simple recipes of appetizers and their ingredients. We will be preparing canapé and anything smaller. Two of the classification of appetizers according to ingredients. Appetizers wherein we can easily prepare at home, because a lot of options can be used for ingredients. Like in bread, we can use white bread with different cuts and any crackers available. We can also use simple and nutritious garnishes for our canapé and affordable ingredients for anything smaller. Fernandino teens, do not also forget the following safety rules in the kitchen. Wear complete cooking outfit or PPE. Wash your hands before and after cooking. Do not play with sharp objects or utensils. Use pot holders in lifting hot utensils. Wipe spills immediately to avoid accidents. Let us now watch the videos I have prepared for you. Did you enjoy the simple presentations of appetizers? Good! What are the ingredients I use for canapé? Bread cutouts, crackers, mayonnaise, egg, salt and pepper, pickled relish, crushed crackers, and cucumber for garnishes. How about for anything smaller? Yes, we use hot dogs, ham, and pineapple chunks. Great! Fernandino teens, do you want some more? Well, we are going to have a break for a while. Stay tuned for when we come back, we are going to have the final activity.
Hindi lamang sa larangan ng pangkabuhayan apektado ang maraming pamilyang Pilipino, kundi maging sa larangan ng pagkatuto ng bawat batang Pilipino. Inilunsad ng siyudad ng San Fernando ang programang Nurturing Environment and System for Thriving or NEST, isang education community pantry na naglalayon para sa isang malawakang pagtulong, pagtantabay at paggabay na ang focus ay ang makapagbigay ng tulong at suporta sa ating mga mag-aaral sa pamamagitan ng pagbibigay ng educational needs gaya na lamang ng school supplies, tutorial sessions, study tips, at iba pang mga pamamaraan na mas lalong makatutulong sa pag-angat ng ating edukasyon. Dahil hindi hadlang ang pandemya sa magandang kinabukasang naghihintay sa ating mga mag-aaral. Sino-sino nga ba ang mga kalahok sa programang ito? Sa pagtutulungan ng ating school administrators, guro, magulang, at iba pang mga miyembro ng ating komunidad gaya ng barangay officials at sangguniang kabataan ay siguradong magiging mas matagumpay ang programang ito. Paano nga ba ang magiging proseso ng naturang programa? Una, magkakaroon tayo ng isang Facebook group, ang Pampanga High School Nest Education Community Pantry na pangungunahan ng Educational Pantry Coordinator. Ang mga magulang, tagapangalaga at mga guro ay ia-add ng ating Educational Pantry members sa Facebook group na ito. Sa page na ito maaaring i-post ng mga magulang at tagapangalaga o sino mang miyembro ng Educational Pantry ang kanilang mga kahilingan o requests. Kailangan ding ilagay ang pangalan ng mag-aaral, grade at section para sa mas agarang aksyon. Oo nga pala, hindi lang requests ang pwedeng i-post. Pwede ring mag-post ang mga nais magbigay ng tulong o mga gustong mag-donate. Sabi nga nila, sharing is caring. Tandaan na ang Facebook group na ito ay pribado at posts na may kaugnayan lamang sa page na ito ang maaaprobahan. Mayroon din palang Google Form na ipamamahagi kung saan maaari nating isumite ang ating requests o kahilingan. Paano naman ang mga walang internet access sa bahay? Huwag mangamba dahil merong mga nakalaang drop boxes ang ating paaralan na kung saan maaaring ihulog ng mga magulang at tagapangalaga ang kanilang requests. Sa mga nais namang mag-donate ng school supplies, maaaring ilagay ang mga ito sa tabi ng drop boxes. Maaari ring mag-donate ng mga kagamitan o cash donation kaakibat ang pagsusumite ng deed of donation form. Pangalawa, mahalaga ang ugnayan ng mga guro at ng mga magulang o tagapangalaga sa programang ito. Gamit ang video calls o chats ay ipahahayag ng mga guro ang adhikain ng programang ito sa mga magulang o tagapangalaga. Maaari ring gawin ang orientation na ito ng face-to-face kasabay ng schedule ng kuhanan ng mga module. Gaya ng nabanggit, hindi lamang mga bagay ang maaaring i-donate. Pwede ring mag-conduct ng tutorial session, study tips, at iba pang mga kagamitan sa pagkatuto gaya ng mga aklat o kaya ay gadgets. Ikatlo, Ang requested needs ng ating mga magulang o tagapangalaga ay ililista ng ating nest focal person. Ang mga coordinator naman ang mag-aayos ng mga ito. Ang advisors ng ating mga mag-aaral, guidance counselor, at iba pang mga guro ay ipaaalam sa ating mga magulang at tagapangalaga ang petsa at oras ng pamimigay ng requested needs na gaganapin sa paaralan. Sabi nga nila, it takes a village to raise a child. Kaya naman aktibo at iba yung pakikilahok ang inaasahan sa pagsasanib puwersa ng paaralan at barangay na siyang tutukoy sa pangangailangan ng bawat Fernandinong mag-aaral at kikilos upang matugunan ito sa tulong at suporta rin ng mga miyembro ng komunidad. Isang malawakang komunidad para sa isang produktibong educational community pantry ay tiyak na lilikha ng iba yung pagkilos upang maging mas magaan at madali ang pagkatuto ng bawat kabataang Fernandino. Kaya naman tandaan, magbigay ayon sa kakayahan, kumuha ayon sa pangangailangan.
Fernandino Teens TV.
Welcome back, Fernandino Teens. Earlier, we discussed the history of appetizers, its definition, and classifications according to ingredients. Here is Genevieve L. Macapagal of Diamond 5 to share with you a video on appetizer. Let us all watch this.
Good day, everyone.
Let us have a quick review. Here is our activity. The instruction is simple. I will give clues that describe the word. Then you can unscramble the letters or arrange the numbers above its letter in ascending order to reveal the correct word being described. Are you ready, Fernandino teens? First is Romance introduced this liquid appetizer that typically contained alcohol. Amazing! You got it right. It is called aperitifs. Second is, they serve sea urchins, cockles, sturgeon, and garlic in buffet style. Great! It is Athenians. Next is, these are foods which stimulate the appetite through their attractive appearance, fragrance, or appealing flavor. Nice one! It is appetizers. Fourth is, these people are known to use their hands to eat the small finger foods that comes with the first course. Great! Filipinos the answer. And last, this word started being used in America and England in the 1860s. Very good! It is appetizer. We are now in our concluding activity entitled Name That Pics. You just have to identify or name the pictures which I will be showing you. Are you ready? First picture. The answer is canopy. Second picture. Did I hear chips and lips? Very good. Third picture. That is cocktails. Amazing. Fourth picture. Yes, it is anything smaller. Great. Fifth picture. Hors d'oeuvres. Terrific. Next picture. Petite salad. Perfect. Seventh picture. Delicious crudité. Fantastic. Eighth picture. Caviar. Good. Ninth picture. Bruschetta. Awesome. And last picture. Antipasto. Amazing. Did you enjoy the activity? That is great! Fernandino teens, thank you very much for your interactive cooperation. Indeed, you did a great job in today's discussion. The knowledge and skills learned from today's episode may be of great help in helping others to regain their appetite in eating and for everybody's strength, health, and safety from illnesses, especially during this time of pandemic. I hope you enjoyed our fun-filled appetizer experience. Meanwhile, here are the references that were used for today's episode. Before I end this presentation, let me leave you this quotation from John F. Kennedy. Food is strength, and food is peace, and food is freedom, and food is a helping hand to people around the world whose goodwill and friendship we want. This has been Ma'am Julieta M. Catangal from Fernandino Teens TV Season 2. Thank you for watching. Stay healthy and safe.
Oh, pwede ko na bang i-end ang ating video conference?
Bakit bigla ka naman atang nagmamadaling mag-end ng meeting, Dino?
Oo nga naman, Dino.
Para kasing gusto ko ng maganda ng mga simpleng appetizer sa bahay. May mga sangkap naman kami katulad ng itlog, crackers at mayonnaise.
Isip ko din, may chips and dips din pala kami sa bahay. Buti na lang nakinig tayo na maigi kay Ma'am Jules sa kanyang pagtuturo ngayon. Tama ka, Dino. Tara na at mag-end meeting na tayo para gumawa ng appetizer.
Kaya naman, maraming salamat, ma'am.
Maraming salamat sa panonood at manatiling nakatutok dito lang sa
Fernandino,
Teens
TV.
Season 2.
na kung saan ang kabataang Fernandino ay angat sa aking talino.
Bagong umaga, yakapin mo ang bagong pag-asa. Simulan mong abutin ang iyong pangarap na magbibigay dangal sa iyong bukas. Ang suliranin, hindi laging nandyan, dapat mong harapin. Kami iyong kasama sa bawat takin, magkaakbay nating lulutasin. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, ang boses mo ay mahalaga. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, ikaw lagi ang bida. Ang mga aral ay ginintuang atin ng bawat guro na siyang gagabay sa iyong pagkamulat. Naway umukit ito sa iyong isipan, maging mapanuri, sundin ng wasto at nararapat.